Let's get this party started. So, welcome to the in just a second. But for now, I want to tell you what you've all come here to do, which is experience Kalaia's amazing products. And you can go and win free product if you're a guest on this call by going to this on the bottom right-hand side of the screen. This is a great place to enter any questions that you may have along the call, and I will answer them at the end. If you are on a computer in the top right-hand side of your screen, if you scroll in the top, you'll see the three dots and they say more. If you hit chat, you will be able to get into the chat and go to that clickable link. Fill that out. There's a place for you to talk about the partner that invited you here. That's really important because we want to let them know that you showed up, even if they're not on the call right now. If you are listening, I'm sorry that you are not eligible for the giveaway, but we love you anyways. We want you to get that link. It's generous, and we're going to give it to you anyways because that's just the fancy pants people that we are. It's all about sharing Kalaia and the amazing things it does. So without further ado, I'm going to jump in there. I'm going to tell you who I am because you're all dying to know. My name is Whitney Andrus. I am a Southern girl through and through. I was just talking to my girl Rebecca on here about water because I need a basement because I'm getting an elliptical machine and I got no place to put it. But we're covered in water. Louisiana girl through and through. I was raised by the water. I am a director here at Kalaia. I joined as a trendsetter in the first 30 days of the company, and it has been an exciting ride for an anti-MLM girl ever since. I could not be more excited to be here and to be just in the direct sales industry as a whole, and I think that Kalaia could not have been a better introduction to the industry for me. And it's pretty much because of this lady right here. So this is our founder, our fearless leader, Maya. Just kidding. It's Gaia. It's the older one. We're not run by a 6-year-old, but we will be one day when she's older. This is Gaia Samarasinga with her daughter, Maya, who is now 6 years old, maybe 7. And she started this business just with such a passion it wasn't for skincare. It was, she saw what this industry could do for business owners and for female entrepreneurs, and you'll see a little later on how she really integrated this business into supporting female entrepreneurs both through the Kalaia opportunity and through Kalaia Cares. Because it starts with Gaia, but the story really starts Sri Lanka. So Gaia is from it is a small island south of India. And she quit her job, went to ask for $100 loan and was rejected. But let's be honest, we all as women know, like any good, fearless female, nevertheless, she persisted, started her own business, and was able to send Gaia and her brother across to the United States for college. And Gaia has been stuck with us ever since. And it is a joyful, joyful thing. So she started the business, and she started it to truly change lives. And I'm going to tell you a little story a little later on about kind of Gaia and as she started Kalaia and what makes it just even more special. So the reason I joined the product, I love these 3 pillars of the company because we start with products. And if I'm being 100% honest, I joined this company solely for the products. I was what is referred to in the industry as a kidnapper. Why I stayed are the other 2 pillars of this company, the other 2 ways we're changing lives. And that was the business opportunity and Kalaia Cares. And I'll talk a little bit about that. Like I said, if you have questions, feel free to unmute the phone and pop in here or go into the chat window and talk about it there. So let's first start with the products, why I joined, because after all, this is about me, but really about you, right? So I always say, I can't say it better than Gaia does. If you're looking for what we stand for as far as our products and our Our product base right now, we are skincare. I hesitate to say that we are a skincare company because we are not Kalaia Skincare. We are Kalaia Products. I am so excited as a member of the advisory board to see where we venture off to. But I do know that one of the things that we will stand by is this statement, which is I wanted to create a simple, efficacious skincare line that is made with unique natural ingredients from around the world. These ingredients that have been used for generations help improve the overall health and wellness of the skin so we can prevent damage, enhance the natural beauty, and age beautifully. I love this statement because I feel like, wouldn't it be great if everything that we used in our families and for our families had this much passion behind it to create something with natural ingredients from around the world that was used for generations, that help improve our overall health and wellness, and that really was about aging beautifully and enhancing our natural beauty. I just think, I know that's something that I want, as I have 2 little girls, that I want them to grow up knowing, is that it's really just about enhancing and using the amazing natural ingredients that we have. Our skincare line is really, I always start with simple. As a mom, that's what's most important to me. As a business owner, that's what's more important to me, is I want it to be simple. I love that it's clean. I tell people all the time, I want to connect people with better options for their family. I feel like when you know better about ingredients, you do better. And so the fact that this is a clean product line is just icing on the cake. The fact that it works is like that cherry on the sundae, y'all. It is effective. And I'm going to show you a little bit about that in a minute. So really, like I said, our products are always going to stand on the Kalaia promise, okay? No animal testing, no synthetic fragrance. This is really important because fragrance, perfume is a way that industries can get away with not disclosing ingredients under the guise of proprietary blend and proprietary information. So I don't know about you, but I always want to know what's in my products. Like just be transparent with me. Just kind of let me know. So can y'all see the screen? I want to make sure.
Okay, baby. Together, take care of you.
I can see it.
You can see it? Give me a thumbs up.
I can see it.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Carrie. Sorry to stop it there. On my end, I can't see the slideshow, so I was getting a little nervous that I'm talking about this. And you're like, I'm not following along, Whitney. You're a crazy person, which is all true. But I still want to make sure that I minimize my crazy a little bit on this. But synthetic fragrance. So it's really important that I just want people to be transparent. So there's no added color. This is great too. So that pretty pink swoosh that you see at the bottom of this slide, that comes from the rose and hibiscus that's in our products. Okay? There's no added color. The color of our products is because of the ingredients that we use. There's no parabens, no phthalates, no sulfates, which is great because these have been shown to be endocrine disruptors. Which brings me to our 2 kind of blends and our 2 things that we kind of stand behind in our products. The Bright and Blur Complex. This is composed of, you're never going to see an ingredient called Bright and Blur Complex. This is, you're just going to see the ingredients that it's composed of. Gotu kola, turmeric, which the active ingredient in turmeric is curcumin, which has been shown to help with brightness. It's an antiseptic. It's been shown to help re-stimulate collagen production. Hello wrinkles, because our skin stops that. Gotu kola is a great antioxidant, y'all. I know that it just looks like dollar weed, and I don't know about y'all in other parts of the country, but I fight that dollar weed in my garden like, oh my gosh. But y'all, this is, one, it's delightful in salads. I grow it now, and it's amazing. So you really want to make sure that that's kind of a part of it. So we've talked, fragrance with a purpose. Y'all can't let me just move on like that. Y'all know I'm crazy. Fragrance with a purpose. This means that everything that you are smelling serves a purpose. It means that you smell it, it's serving a purpose. So when you open that bottle, the Fresh Canvas Exfoliator, it means that you are smelling that rose and hibiscus and you feel like you are transported to a time and place that you don't want to leave. It's because it's working. It's purposeful. Rose is so good with inflammation. It supports just soothing your skin. The hibiscus is like a Botox flower. It means when you open that serum, it smells like unicorn dust because we use no, I'm just kidding. It smells like that aloe and the turmeric, and it has this fresh, clean scent. It's down there, and it uses that aloe to really hydrate your skin in a way that's not going to clog your pores. So let's talk about some results. And y'all, this is the part that it's really important that if you are on your phone or if you're doing something and you can look at your screen, and I want you to see these results that our clients are getting. So you can see here, this is 60 days and 1 year before and after results with normal usage. 90-day before and after. I love this one because it's a teenager, y'all. Like, oh my gosh, as a mom and as a kid, a teenager who struggled with acne, who was given like oral medication that made me throw up every day on the way to school, this warms my heart to see that there's a solution out there that doesn't mean tearing up your stomach. Look at this, 49 days before and after. This is another crazy Cajun that I love. Look at the reduction of dark circles and inflammation. And I always tell people, you want to go, you don't want to age gracefully on your face and just age on your style and just like wash it off. And it's enough to really kind of work on your neck area and kind of pull everything out. Another amazing Cajun girl, 42 days before and after. I love this because if you talk to her before, she's like, I don't really have any skincare issues. That's a lot of people. But look at this redness and inflammation. I mean, she had beautiful skin before, and then look at it after. It's glowing. And I love this picture. And let me tell you why I love this picture. Because a lot of times you see those naked face before and afters, and people want this like, 10 makeup, but they got a 2 skincare line. You give your skin a 10 skincare line, you're going to have a flawless makeup.
Oh, yeah.
6 months before and after. Look at this. Again, the redness, the inflammation, breakouts and stuff, 1 year before and after. The best part about this is you can go and get your own results, and you can do it risk-free. There is a 30-day money-back guarantee. So look, if you get the products, you hate them, I don't want you breaking my kneecaps on the sidewalk. I'm going to help facilitate a very simple, very easy return. Okay?
Girl, I just love you. I just love you.
I love you too. So guys, I told y'all that I joined for the products. You can see why I would join, why I would jump in on this. It worked for me, and I'm going to show you my own personal before and after in a little bit. But now I want to talk to you about why I stayed. We're going to talk about the business opportunity. So look, I'm going to say it. Becca knows what I'm going to say. I don't care if you've been to Yale. I don't care if you've been to jail. You have a place here. There are no prerequisites. If you're ready to learn, I heard something today, and it says that a direct sales or an opportunity like this, often referred to as a side hustle, is not just for those who want to quit their 9-to-5. It's for those that want career insurance in case that 9-to-5 quits them. It's for those that just want to pay for their family's trip. That all my wife. It's for those that just want to treat their and one of my husband and I have agreed to take a honeymoon. It's for those that want dipping into that family budget or without getting into that savings. It's for those that want a college fund. It's for those that want to, get a new lawnmower. Here, I'm speaking somebody's like new lawnmower, a little 0-turn radius lawnmower. I pay attention, ladies. It is not for that. And I respect and applaud for joining, because it's not just for those that want a full-time income. No matter what lane you're in, no matter what you're going for, there's a place for you here at Kalaia. and it's an affordable place to be. So right now our max price is $199 to get in, and we got more options. But this means that you get 2 basic skincare sets. You get marketing materials, and the kit looks a little different than this now, and we'll talk about it. But I want to talk about the $199 because, guys, that's your lifetime price at Kalaia. There's no monthly fees. There's no annual fees. That gets you a dedicated website for your life as here at Kalaia. In my hosting fees for a website are $200 a year because I run a marketing and PR business. So this is like right there, it's already paid for. But you're getting over a $600 value for $199. It's lean. There's no inventory to carry. Guys, if you are seeing a company and you hear about people have to buy products to keep themselves active and stuff, that's not something you have to do here, okay? You can stay active with like 1.5, just divide a person in half and you're active. No, but on average, 2 people per month, and your purchases count in that. It's lean. There's no inventory to carry. I don't recommend you do it, and you'll never hear me train you to do otherwise. Guys, it's flexible. Like I said, it's not just for those that are looking for a full-time income. You get what you put into it, but this is for the busy mom, the not busy mom, the not mom, the dog mom, the cat mom, the aunt, the uncle, whoever it is. This is an opportunity that you can find a place, whatever your goal is. We as leaders here on this call want to help support you and are going to put an action plan and step for you to make that happen. And guys, with that said, there's no limits. And I'm about to show you what I mean by that. Like, you define where your ceiling is. And so what do I mean by that? I don't mean this picture, but I love this picture because I want to talk about this. I have an arrow and it says, that's me. This is outside my friend's Airbnb in New Orleans. I am from New Orleans. I love it. And when I joined this company as a trendsetter for the products, I had no idea that less than 6 months later, I would have the fastest growing team in the company, and they would decide to put our convention in my hometown. That is something that blew my mind. So here we are standing outside of my friend's Airbnb, taking a picture with some of our leaders and our founder. I think that's just really special to me in a different way that I don't think that I could ever put a monetary value on, but I always like to show that picture. So let's talk about what I mean by no limits, right? So your limit may be like, look, we stood outside my Airbnb with the leaders of the company and the founder, and look, I'm done. I can wash my hands. I'm done. But it may be that you're looking to just not have a team. And that's okay. There's a place for you. You can earn up to 30% commissions and never have a team. At minimum, this is $420 a month. I want you to give me like a little like thing in the comments. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a little yes, ma'am, if you could do with $420 extra a month. I mean, guys, this is unheard of. They say the difference between bankruptcy and not is an additional $400 to $500 a month. If we can make that happen for somebody, I mean, that is special. We pay some of the highest industry standards and commissions out. But my favorite thing about all of this is that you can do this. And if you're looking to build a team, you never have to have more than an average of 5 customers a month. You can do this. So it doesn't mean that you're scrambling to get your team and scrambling to get your customers. You can earn up to 30% commission with an average of 10 customers a month. I mean, this is something that is not only very doable, it's attainable for anybody in this business, no matter what lane you want to go in. So that's one reason I stayed. I love the compensation plan. I love that it makes sense. I love that it pays fairly. I love that it supports actually working with your team and not just signing people on and selling products. It means that you develop it. It means that you build a relationship. Kalaia is not a skincare company. It's a relationship company. And I say that, and I want you to understand how skeptical, and I know Rebecca hears me on my bad days. She knows how skeptical I was of the direct sales industry. She has watched my journey from going on the incentive trip and still wondering why I was doing what I was doing. And I can tell you, once it clicked and once I figured out what we were doing, it never turned back. And let me tell you what clicked. I realized just how we were supporting female entrepreneurs on so many different levels. So I told you that I would tell a story about Gaia when she started the company and her investment. So Gaia had over 10 years experience in the direct sales industry. She was a respected leader in the industry. She was helping launch companies internationally, different companies. And if you want to know about those companies that she was launching internationally, you don't have to go very far. You just hop on over to her LinkedIn profile, where you can see that she was the director of international development for companies like Young Living, for companies like Janeberry. She had the experience, and she went to get investors for this company, and she was told no. And she finally found an investor that was willing to invest in her, and they stopped and they said, you know what, we just want you to put up some collateral. And she's like, this is an investment, not a business loan. And they're like, yeah, but you have a daughter, and if she thinks her mom is working too much, we don't want you to quit on us. She's like, so if I was a man, this wouldn't be happening. And they're just, hands up. And she walked out of there and decided that she would be a self-funded company. And right then and there, she decided that Kalaia Cares was born. She was going to support female entrepreneurs, not just in the United States, but around the world, to be able to start. So women like her mom wouldn't be rejected for $100 loan anymore. That women like her, it would be more attainable for them to get the funding they need to start. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that right now. So to date, I believe that we have supported 25 women in microloans around the world. This is not a tax write-off, guys. There is no tax write-off, because these are microloans, which means as they're paid back, they get reinvested into another female. And I'm going to speak from experience. This is Christy Lashery of Avant Spice Company. She was one of the recipients of our Kalaia Cares loans. With this loan, she was able to expand her inventory. She is now in Whole Foods. Y'all heard of Whole Foods? It's just this little grocery store chain around the world that got bought by Amazon. No big whoop, but she was able to do that. She's able to hire people. Okay, so when you look at all these are women that it supported, but every one of these is now being able to support their community with more inventory, providing jobs. I mean, when you empower a woman, when you give a woman that loan, you're not just helping that woman out, you're supporting an entire community. I read this book by Melinda Gates, The Moment of Lift, and she explains this perfectly, that when you empower a mother, when you empower a female, and you give her the things that she needs, you will lift up an entire community, and Kalaia Cares embodies that principle. So with that said, I mean, I know that I got really fired up and got on my soapbox. And if you know me, you know that I probably live on a soapbox, I think it's the New Orleans in me that's just a little bit brash along the way. But I really hope that you will consider joining the Kalaia movement. And there are 2 ways to do it, and which is really exciting, because we just launched in 2020 the 2 ways to do it. So not only did we launch a global market, guys, listen to this, a global market, but we also introduced a whole other business opportunity model. So you can join the movement. This is our new welcome kit. It has branded swag. It has a deluxe set. It's the same kind of skincare products. 2 basic sets, which is the original line we launched with. So you get 2 fresh canvases, 2 overnight creams, 2 unicorn magic serums, or our Keep Soon serum, and a cleansing bar. You get marketing materials and some branded swag. You get a website, and that all comes for $249 a month. But in addition to that, because you're probably thinking, you told me $199. You get a $100 coupon to buy any other products or tools you need. That can be business tools, skincare products, whatever it is. But this month and this month only, it's $199. So we have never discounted our kit. We have never discounted our business kit. In January only, our introduction to our new kit, you can get everything that you would have gotten in the old kit, in addition to a $100 coupon to buy any other products for $199. Guys, this is kind of a no-brainer, okay? This goes away on February 1st. Then we have our digital kit. So if you're just like, hey, I want to take a sneak peek into what you're doing, right? I want to take a sneak peek. First of all, I'm just going to suggest that you go ahead and you do this kit if you want to get a sneak peek, because let me let you in on a little secret. You know that 30-day return? You got that with the business kit too. Anything unopened in your business kit can be returned. Guys, this is a no-risk thing. No risk. Come take a peek. But let's say that that's your existing customer. You love the products. You have tons of the products. You don't need any more products. you can join our business for $49. That gets you access to a lifetime website and all the training that you can get. Not only the personal development and the business development from us as leaders, but from trainers like Mary Christensen. If you don't know who that is, just go on and type up. You remember that little website I talked about, Amazon? Go put her name in there and you'll find her books. Okay, guys, this is a leader in the industry. You'll see past trainings from people like Michelle Archer. Guys, that training has blown my mind, and I've been able to apply it to so much beyond Kalaia. You will get trainings from Darren Kidd right now. That's what we're offering. Y'all, and Darren, I mean, you can ask any one of the leaders. Darren and I will go toe-to-toe with each other. And nobody has broken me out of my shell more than being able to go toe-to-toe with an industry leader. Okay? So you get access to all of that for $49. I mean, this is awesome. So 2 ways to join: our digital kit or our $199 this month only kind of whole kit and caboodle. So I told you how did I forget? If you join before 11:59 Pacific Standard Time tomorrow, so I'm giving you a little over 24 hours, you get an additional cleansing bar, which means that you get 2 deluxe sets with your kit. And even if you join the digital kit, you'll still get a cleansing bar. So, I mean, it's a win-win across the board. But I told you I would tell you a little bit about me. I told you why I stuck around, but I want to start talking to you about, like, I told you how we brought our convention to my hometown. But I really want to tell you that not only that, but one of the things I wanted to do for my family was send them to Disney World and it not come out of the family budget and it be something that I could provide for them. So this is us. We got back from Disney World on January 6th. This is us there. This pretty much sums up the personality of our family. Even my husband, if you've met my husband, you're like, that is not your husband. That is absolutely my husband when he is in the happiest place on earth. So we had such a blast there. And then these were my results. So you see why I joined on the right with my results. This is
wait, I can't. Oh, there you are. This
is a 30-day before and after. So you can see the breakouts. My skin hurt really bad. And then 30 days after, I know that I look happier in the first one. I think I was just being super serious. Same bathroom, same lighting, same everything. But so you can see why I joined on the right, and you can see why I stayed on the left. And look, I have a 9-to-5. I own a business. My husband has a 9-to-5. There's a place for everybody in this industry. With that said, I'm going to go check the comments, the chat, to see if we had any questions pop through. If anybody has any questions now, I'm happy to answer them. I'm going to back up and put you on the join screen. And if nobody has any questions, we can kind of wrap this up. And I encourage you, you can find me on Facebook at Whitney Andrus. If you want to ask me some questions, reach out to the person that invited you to this call. Ask all the questions you want. One of the things that I'm really proud of in this, in Kalaia, is what a culture of transparency we have built. So you can ask questions and it be a safe space to ask all the questions you want, because we want Kalaia to be right for you. And we recognize that this may not be your thing, and that's okay. But if you think that it might be, I really encourage you to reach out and ask some questions. So with that said, if there are no questions, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up and wish you farewell. I am so excited to have you all on the call. I know that your time is valuable, and I do not take that for granted. So thank you so much. And
Thank you so much, Whitney. It was awesome.
with that said, have a great night, and I will talk to you